Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are having a great day today. And I know I have some new people on the channel. I just would like to say welcome. It's good to have you here. And to all the returning subscribers, it's always great to have you back. I have another message today from the Lord. And basically what he is saying is that he is exposing the enemy's tactics in this hour. The enemy, we know he came to kill, steal, and destroy. And so what the Lord is doing, he is actually showing his people the strategies, the tactics, the little traps that the enemy is setting up for his people. And so that is why we have to stay in the presence of the Lord. You understand? We have to stay in the presence of the Lord so that the Lord will show us and direct us on what we should do so that we are not tricked by the enemy's plans. And so the Lord gave me Psalms chapter 32 and verse 8. And it says, I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. The Lord was saying also that he does not want his children to be ignorant of the enemy's devices, okay? And so that's what the Lord is doing in this hour. He is ensuring that we are seeing what is happening before it happens. He is ensuring that we know what strategies the enemy is doing so that we are not destroyed by the plans of the enemy. I believe that in this time that many of us, many of God's children are closer to the blessing of the Lord, the blessings that he has promised many of us, and because we are closer to these blessings, we are closer to the manifestations. The enemy is fighting harder. The enemy is trying to put traps in the way so that we do not get to the promise, okay? And so we have to stay prayed up. We have to seek God's face, and stay in the presence of the Lord. As this word states in Psalms chapter 32, verse 8, how God will instruct us, how he will teach us, and he will guide us with his eyes. He will guide us. He knows the end, the beginning to the end. He knows everything that is happening in our lives. He's going to show you when someone doesn't mean well in your life and what they are trying to do and how they are trying to do it. He is showing you. He's going to show you what you should say and what you shouldn't say so that you do not be ensnared by the enemy. He's going to teach you how you need to do things so that you will be successful in everything. He'll teach you what to say and what not to say so that you will be successful. He will guide you. And so we know that God sees everything before we see it. And so he knows what is happening in the background of our lives. We may not always see everything. What we can see, he sees. And so in order for us to not be hindered, okay, he will make sure that he will reveal through his spirit what it is we need to see so that nothing can stand in the way of what he is doing in our lives. If you don't know what to say in a situation, if you don't know what to do in a situation, just seek the Lord for guidance because he will definitely show you, There were some things recently that I had to seek God for as far as, clarity. If you need clarification about something, seek the Lord and he'll show you. And when he sees you actually trying to get direction from him and not trying to do things on your own, and you're trying to seek him for understanding and clarity, he will show you. Sometimes in some cases, it won't happen right away because he wants you to seek him more, right? But I assure you that he will give you the answer. Because like for me, recently, I had to seek him about clarification concerning something. And, he gave me the answer I needed. He gave me clarity. And he gave me the confirmation that I needed. So that I'll know the next step to take. And Revelation is so important. Like, I thank God that He reveals things, Once we seek Him and ask Him for clarity, He will give it. And it's amazing. Like, God is all powerful. He's everywhere at the same time. And I'm so grateful that God is who He is, because we would be in so much trouble if we didn't have God in our lives. If God didn't give us the revelation, the understanding for the things that we go through in this life, we would be up the creek, We would be in so much problems if we didn't have God in our lives to direct us and to show us which way to go. And that's why we need Him in our lives. And so we should never take Him showing us things lightly, because it's a blessing. It's something we need in this hour, especially how the days are so evil, And that's why we need to listen to His voice. We need to continue to be obedient. When He tells us to do something, we need to do it. We may not know all the answers when He instructs us, but we just have to know that if He is telling us to do something, it's for a reason. It is for our protection. We know that He loves us. We know that He cares for us. He knows the beginning to the end. He knows every detail of our lives. So when He instructs us on something and we don't know all the answers, because a lot of times God will just instruct us to do something and He will not give us the why as to why He is telling us to do something. But once we follow the instructions, eventually, God will reveal the why. The reason why, you understand? But it's just a matter of God trying to teach us how to be obedient to Him when it comes to different things that we encounter in life. When God instructs us, it's for our well-being. And so no matter what happens, no matter what you face, put it in God's hands. If you're not sure about something, give it to God. Ask Him to reveal the things that you need answers to, Let us stay in the presence of God and seek Him for everything. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is all the Lord have for me to say today. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.